iOS 14 is out, and I already uploaded a video yesterday showcasing the top 5 features of iOS 14. So if you want to watch that, or if you want to watch this. But this video is about 5 features in iOS 14 that you might not know about. Before we get into it, leave a like and subscribe to see more, and share this with your friends and family. Alright, now let's get into it. Starting off with default apps. So default apps is a setting where you can change which app you want to open automatically when doing certain tasks. So for example, if your friend sent you a link on messages and you want to open that link in Chrome, before you couldn't do that automatically, but now you can. So you click on the link and it'll open automatically, which is awesome. Similarly, you can do this with the Mail app for now, so there's only 2 that are supported for now. The Browsing app and the Mail app. Hopefully this will expand to more apps in the future, but for now it's just these 2. So how do you do this? Let me show you how. So first you download whichever web browsing app you want to make your default app, and then you go into settings, open the settings for that specific app. So in my case I have Chrome, and you see a new setting called default browser. Now you click on that and it'll give you options for which one you want to keep as your default browser. The next feature you might not know about is a security feature. It's location services privacy. It now gives you an option for apps, for individual apps, to not locate you specifically where you are. So instead it just reads and writes your general location, like a city or like an area maybe. So that's very helpful for those of you who are concerned about privacy, specifically location privacy. Now let me show you how to do that. So you go into settings, you go into privacy, you go into location services, find whichever app you want to change the setting in. So for me I chose Instagram, and you can find this new setting called precise location. So you can enable that and disable that depending on what you're comfortable with, but the setting is now there, and that's pretty helpful for when you don't want to entirely turn off location services, but also when you're concerned about privacy. Moving on to the next feature that you might not know about. This one basically cleans up your home screen. It's an organization one. Let me show you how to do it. This one's for the person who has a lot of apps on their screen and has a lot of home screens that they're too lazy to just clean out. So this one's for that person. Let me show you how to do it. So you go into jiggle mode by pressing and holding on the home screen. You press the button with the 2 dots and this menu will show up with your home screen. You can check or uncheck whichever ones that you want to show, and once you uncheck them, that one won't show anymore. You can check it back to retrieve the same home screen, and it's just a much easier way to organize your home screens. Moving on to the next feature that you might not know about. This one is also a privacy one. This one basically makes your Wi-Fi address private, and it shows a different Wi-Fi address than the one that's actually your Wi-Fi address. So let me show you how to enable this. So you go into settings, go into Wi-Fi, go into your Wi-Fi network, and you see a new setting called private address, and you can just enable that. And that will enable private Wi-Fi address. It says below, using a private address helps reduce tracking of your iPhone across different Wi-Fi networks. So this one's again for the privacy concerned person. If you're concerned about privacy, then this is the perfect setting for you. So the next and final feature that you might not know about is called back tap. What this is basically you tap the back of your iPhone either twice or 3 times, and it can enable a setting. Let me show you what that means, and let me show you how to do it in the process. So what you do is you go into settings, go into accessibility, and then you go into touch, and then all the way down you find back tap, and then there are 2 options for double tap and triple tap. So I put double tap as taking a screenshot, and I put triple tap as muting my phone. But once you go into each of these settings, they offer the same settings, but there are a lot of them. It's a handy feature for when you want to get something done quickly. So those are 5 features that you might not know about that are new with iOS 14. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite. My favorite personally was the back tap feature because I can quickly take a screenshot, or I can quickly mute or unmute my phone. I love that. Let me know what's yours in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and if you're curious about the previous iOS 14 video that I made, I'll link it somewhere here I think, and I'll also link it in the description down below. So go watch that if you're curious at all about iOS 14's top 5 features. Like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more. Share this with your friends and family, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.